All of them use coaches and or industry insiders. Coaches and or industry insiders, right? When you talk to some of the best people in the nation, whether in real estate, lending, insurance, title, doesn't matter, they all are looking to learn more at all times. So I want you to write down number one thing underneath that is be a better student. Be a better student. Unfortunately, and I've fallen into this before as well, so I'm not criticizing, I've done this before myself. Unfortunately, the longer you are in something, you become pretty good at it. Our receptors turn off of some great ideas. It's the client. Oh, I've tried that before, that doesn't work. I tried that 3 years ago. Like, I think about all the things we've had in our head that we say because we're getting jaded because we've been in the business long enough that we were experts, and there's no one that's better than us, right? So I had a little learning lesson. This has not been implemented yet. We haven't figured out how the system does yet, but it's going to be pretty soon, so coming to really soon here. I was at a meeting with the realtor last week that I didn't work with or don't know. Never met this person in my life. And we were talking, I was like, hey, well, who do you work with, and why do you like him, what do you not like about him, what's good about him, what's bad about him? If you be a lender for a day, what would you change, right? Here's why, because I've been very clearly became a better student in the last 90 days because the industry slowed down. I was like, I'm looking at the crickets like, is it me, is it them, is it us, where is it, right? So I'm paying a lot of attention. And this lender said, what I like most, or sorry, what this realtor said, is her lender, at the end of every pre-qualification, what that guy does is call her up on the phone and says, do you have your calendar handy? No. Well, get your calendar out. Get your calendar out. Says, okay, I'm going to call your client next Wednesday and talk about this. Make sure that I got all their questions answered. The following week, what day of the week are you going to call them and what are you going to talk about? And they pick a date and they put it on the calendar. 3 weeks from now, I'm going to call your client and give them an interest rate update. 4 weeks from now, what date do you want to put on your calendar and what do you want to talk about? And they plan out 12 weeks of follow-up calls for clients. Never heard that before. That's ridiculously cool. If I can figure out how to make that happen all the time, we're going to implement it, right? But the point is that on one side, I've heard the lender's name. The lender's been in business for like 2 years, right? So it's easy for me to say, yeah, I've got nothing to learn from this guy. But that's a great idea because I want to be a better student. So you just tuned into it. So find somebody in your office place that does more than you, has a better run team than you, makes more money than you. It's cheap, it's easy, it's fun. Buy them lunch once a month. And say, hey, listen, I've got a lot of respect for your business. I want to learn what made you so successful. What do most successful people want to do? Talk about it. They're happy to share why, because most of the time they had somebody help them along the way too. That's the truth, right? So just find somebody in your area, a coach, somebody, if you're at like Keller Williams would be a great example. Austin's not that far away. Find a counterpart in Austin that you just bump ideas off of all the time, right? Turn to the next page.